So has this ever happened on your show before?
Never.
Stop.
We always start our work by asking our guests and their relatives what they've heard about their ancestors. But sometimes, when we compare the details of a family story to the facts that we find in the archives, we discover that crucial details have been concealed and that the reality is far more dramatic than anyone could have imagined. News anchor Norah O'Donnell experienced this in a big way. Norah grew up hearing stories about her maternal grandmother, a woman named Mary Monahan. Mary immigrated to America from Ireland when she was 23 years old, on her own, with less than $50 to her name. Though she arrived in this country with almost nothing, she quickly built a life for herself. Within 7 years, she had steady work, she was married to Norah's grandfather, a fellow Irish immigrant, and she had become an American citizen. But when we looked in Mary's immigration files, we discovered a shocking secret. Norah, this is the title card for your grandmother's citizenship papers.
It says Mary Teresa Monahan, and then it says canceled.
Canceled. Do you know what that means?
Does that mean she was denied?
It means that your grandmother's United States citizenship was revoked. Did you ever hear anything about this?
No.
Mary lost her citizenship because she had lied when she applied for her citizenship, claiming that she was single when she was actually already married. Why did she lie? Well, according to the United States government, Mary's husband was an illegal immigrant, and Mary was worried that he'd be deported. Though the couple would eventually gain their citizenship, the process would take years, and seeing it documented would inspire Norah to see herself and her family in an entirely new way.
Wow. I think very few people would look at Norah O'Donnell on the CBS Evening News and think her grandfather was an undocumented immigrant. Mm-hmm. But he was.
But he was.
He was.
And the system forgave him.
And I think that's going to be a huge surprise to my family that my grandmother lied about her marriage status in order to protect her husband.
I call that a loving fib.
Yeah, it's a reminder that, you know, that we all come from somewhere. And sometimes we forget where we came from.
Retrieving lost stories can be an act of restoration, not only of our ancestors' resilience, but of the resilience of the entire human community. To see more incredible stories, click here and watch the next video.